We're back at my house with Trish Magwood, chef, author, and we're gonna make another great meal.
Trish stopped by my house again, and this time she has 3 fabulous new dishes to teach me and you how to make.
We're gonna do a sticky fish in disguise.
A sticky fish. I've never made a sticky fish in my life.
Well, we really just need maple syrup to make it a sticky
Okay.
fish. And that's because in our house, there's some non-fish lovers.
Okay.
It's high to fish.
Yep.
And then we're gonna balance that off with a nice ode to the Swiss Alphorn, gruyere and parmesan cheese, tomato, potato gratin.
Yum.
And then, because my grandmother always said you have to have color on the plate, so
Okay.
we're gonna do a broccolini.
Yes.
So you can use a rab, a broccolini, and we're gonna do it
With peanuts?
I know, maybe. We're gonna try like a little peanut sauce.
Okay.
Sort of, yeah.
Are we making it up or you've done this before?
Well, this one I haven't done before, so we're actually making it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I invited Trish to come to my house
To make
and
things
teach
up.
us how to cook recipes she knows, but apparently we're just gonna make stuff up. Okay, what do you want me to do? You want me to peel these?
First, we'll do the potato gratin, since it will take the longest to bake.
So we have russet potatoes. So while you're doing that, I'm gonna make the like cream sauce situation. So this isn't low fat, like exactly, which
Okay.
is fine. So a little bit of 35% cream, but this is being shared many ways. So that's like a 1/4 cup generous.
That's a half a cup.
Okay, and then about the same for our chicken stock.
You buy your chicken stock, huh?
Well, we're
No,
up
I'm just
here.
asking.
Yes, I totally do. If I'm doing scallop potatoes on a, what are we at, Thursday night
Yep.
together, then absolutely I'm buying like the $3 and no one's gonna be the wiser. So yes, so we're gonna do Parmesan and Gruyere. So we need about
Okay.
3/4 cup mix.
Why do you like to mix the two of them together?
I just like the flavor combination, and we can also put, so Gruyere is more classic for a scallop potato.
Okay. Hey boss, which grater? Yeah,
I like
okay.
that one, what about you?
I like that one too.
This is a take on a scallop potato, but it's a gratin, and we're adding tomatoes because somewhere, sometime, I had a fried green tomato gratin.
Okay.
So instead, I was just gonna make it a little bit more user-friendly, and we're just gonna slice some tomatoes, and it's gonna be like a delicious situation in the oven, all bubbling together. Do you like rosemary?
I love the smell of it.
So it's a bit strong, like I feel like it's
I
not
wanna
for
just, like,
everybody.
Stick it in here.
It goes in with your outfit.
Yeah, right?
A tablespoon, which is probably like 2 of those stems.
Okay.
So that's gonna go in with our cream and our stock. It's like we're making a little sauce.
Okay.
And a little bit of garlic.
So far we have half a cup of whipping cream.
1/4 cup of cream.
That was a half.
Like
make
half a
it
cup of chicken stock.
Okay.
And then I might have rounded it up a bit.
Okay.
About a tablespoon generous of rosemary, and we'll put in 2 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
What is our oven at? It should be hot, like 450.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there, and I think we have cracked pepper. We can add
Yeah.
that.
Of course we have pepper.
This I had to BYMO because I didn't know if you had.
I do have one actually. I don't use it very often. I'm always afraid I'm going to cut my fingertip
Well, it
off.
is a bit
but-
stressful. So this one doesn't have that hand protector.
Yep.
Which kind of
Mine
makes
has
me
a
bit
hand protector.
nervous. So then I just like bail partway through. The other thing you need
Why don't
too
I-
is
yeah.
this, right? Because then it doesn't.
That helps.
Yeah, this helps. Are you gonna do the?
You
rest
might
of
end up
these?
with some grated tea towel. Today we're doing a very fancy potato gratin avec some grated tea towel.
Put a tea towel. You
Okay,
do.
what else?
So
I
we're
can-
gonna slice those.
Okay.
Now, my mother doesn't like the fact that sometimes I use a bread knife because sometimes my knives aren't perfectly sharp, and she's like, it's not good for the bread knife,
Why is it bad for the bread knife? How can a tomato hurt a bread knife?
I don't know. It's also not. It's just not what you're supposed to do. Anyway, sometimes I use a bread knife to cut tomatoes. Or
to sharpen the knife.
Damn knife.
Oh,
so-
still. See, I'm with you. What? Uh-oh. I need to find a better knife. I don't understand how thin are these supposed to be?
As thin as you know, go thin.
That's thick. I'm gonna get fired. Uh-oh. The pressure is on. Is that thin enough?
That is so perfect.
Okay, but I feel very slow. I don't know that I have
one's
the
watching.
patience for really thinly.
one's watching,
No
don't
one's
worry.
watching.
So we're just gonna layer. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of butter at the bottom of the pan.
Okay.
And you're gonna say how much butter, and I'm gonna say that much butter.
That's three little slices.
Yeah. So I'm layering first we're gonna do our potato.
So 3 pats of butter go in the bottom.
So which is about a tablespoon
Okay.
first. And we're doing it in these sweet little containers. So if we had a larger container, then we would just be.
So any container, let's be clear, any container is okay. It just needs to be oven proof.
Oven to table
Yep.
and shallow. So you don't want to do a deep one. So I like these French style dishes. I like oven to table, and so I always think, well, we want it to be, we eat with our eyes, right? So we want it to be beautiful.
Don't eat this piece with your eyes. It's too thick. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're not going to see it. We're not going to see it. So we're going to put a little bit of our mixture, which is our chicken stock,
Yeah.
our cream, which apparently there's more than we said.
I've never made a scalloped potato. My mom
Rosemary.
always makes them. So then, okay, a little
We're
bit
gonna
of
do
that.
another layer. So my kids would say you have to layer the cheese.
So we're gonna layer.
Salt,
We're gonna do
pepper.
this the way your kids want this
And
done.
we're gonna let's dollop with our butter.
Oh,
in
more
between.
butter.
Yep. And then we're gonna layer with the cheese.
Just a little, just like a
Yep.
teeny bit.
So we're gonna do one more layer of potatoes, but then we have to leave room for your perfectly cut tomatoes.
Don't mock my tomatoes. Now, another layer of potatoes,
I
you
think
said?
we can fit. I think we're gonna
Do
do
it.
it. Okay, so let's do the tomatoes, and then we'll finish with the cheese.
How much tomato? I'm trying to follow the picture over there.
If you're wondering what we're looking at,
Yeah,
Here's
show the
picture.
picture. Show the picture.
This is from my cookbook.
There we
actually
go.
are following the recipe.
Yeah, that's a better. We needed
There,
that
it's gotta
size.
look like that. God, it has to look like
It's
that.
better. Mm.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
do.
Do we need any more salt and pepper on the top of them or anything?
Yeah, we should.
We just cheese the tops?
Oh, I thought I salt and peppered just.
How much cheese?
Together, it's about 3/4 of a cup of cheese, but then again, we were using a smaller container.
Okay.
So we can get that in the oven.
So 450.
It's gonna be about 25 minutes-ish.
Okay, timer.
Next, Trish is showing me how to make that sticky fish.
If you're going to the grocery store, so wherever you're going, if you're going into Loblaws, Foodland, whatever, you can ask them when they got the fish.
Okay.
And in some stores, you always know it's Wednesday. So Wednesday's fish day, so you buy your fish on Wednesday.
Okay.
So I think that that's really important, and also it is going to tell you where it's from. So this is rainbow trout, and it's fresh from Ontario. And there's not a lot of fat in it, and it's always quite small, so
Okay.
it'll cook really quick. So back to the 8 minutes per inch. This is going to be fast.
You're talking inch in thickness is
Inch
your
in
8
thickness.
minutes. Okay, good tip.
Correct. So we're using your small sheet pan with parchment, and you can do one of two things. You can, I know, we're trying to save the pan.
Try to save the pan. I'm the sous chef. I'm the dishwasher here. We got to be good. People who don't like fishy fish, trout is not a fishy fish. It's mild.
It is so fresh smelling, and it's so mild, and so
Doesn't smell as good as the rosemary, but it smells
Okay.
good. Yeah.
So you can do one of two things. You can marinate it overnight in your casserole dish
Yep.
or in a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
You can cook the marinade, so it's like a boiled, thicker marinade, which
Yep.
makes it sticky, or you
Yep.
do it quick in here,
Yep.
marinate it, and we're gonna cook it in a very hot oven.
Okay.
So let's go equal parts.
Yeah.
So equal parts maple syrup, soy. We're
Yeah.
gonna do about a tablespoon of Dijon.
Okay.
And then
Does it matter if it's grain or just regular Dijon?
whatever you like. And we're gonna use about half a teaspoon of flakes, chili flakes.
Okay.
And then we will, so you want to balance out your sweet and your acid and your heat. So it's like a balance. So our sweet is the maple syrup. Our acid is going to be our lemon juice, and our heat is the chili flakes. And then we'll go half a lemon
Yep.
in there. And then garlic our chili flakes, and then fresh ginger.
Okay.
So you can either peel it,
Yeah.
or I just, if it's thicker skin, sometimes I just cut and then you make something
You make a
round,
block.
square. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, anything that's round, you make it a square so that it's easier. And then grate that.
And then I'm gonna grate this.
Yeah. So if we want, we can cook this stovetop for a minute, boil it so it gets really thick and sticky. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah. Did we not put the garlic in?
We didn't put garlic in. Did we put garlic in?
The garlic's right there. What did I put the garlic in? Oh, I put the garlic in the potatoes.
Yeah, the garlic went in the potatoes. Hello?
Let's put some garlic in.
This is why you have to cook with a friend, because you need someone checking.
Especially, did we put the garlic? We're gonna cook this for like literally 30 seconds to get it.
That's it? Yeah, it's boiling. So as soon as it boils, it's done?
Well, it's starting to thicken.
This smells good.
So you want it to cool down a bit, so
Okay.
you're not pouring boiling hot marinade over the fish, because when you start to cook it, you'll see it start to whiten. Right?
That's gorgeous.
So we'll just leave this over here. So let's do our broccolini.
Okay.
We're gonna do shallots,
Yep.
chili flakes, the broccolini, and then we're gonna do a soy peanut situation.
Finely slicing.
Yeah.
Do you have a French word for that?
That's a fine slice.
Okay. One.
I like shallots.
Two?
I think what do you want to do?
No, do whatever you want. My eyes are starting to water, so tell me quickly.
I think we're good with one.
Whew, that's
So
strong.
our water's boiling,
Yep.
and we can add salt, and we're gonna blanch them. So the broccolini, we've cut it like literally some of the bigger ones. We just cut it down the middle and then just on an angle. And then remove the leaves.
Get rid of the leaves.
And then some of them we need to split lengthwise because they're too long. And I just go through. Because you want them all to be the same size so they cook at the same time. We're just gonna blanch this for like, literally until it goes vibrant green, like 20 seconds.
Okay. Running it under cold water.
I feel like I'm at the sink at the salon right now.
Right?
Meanwhile, our shallots are ready to go, and our peanuts and garlic are ready to go.
Okay.
Look at
Oh my gosh.
See, your tomatoes look perfect.
Is that an individual portion?
I'm now going to put the fish in, because the fish is going to be 8 minutes while we're cooking the broccoli.
Okay.
Let's fire up our engines. We're going to tag team on the broccolini.
Okay.
So I'm going to make the peanut sauce, and you can do the broccolini. So
Okay.
blanch, which you already did,
Yep.
added dry.
Okay.
So once the pan gets hot,
Yep.
we'll fry our shallots.
Okay.
And then we're gonna saute our broccolini and add salt and pepper. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make the peanut sauce. So we each have equal amounts of olive oil, 2 tablespoons in each.
Okay.
You're gonna fry the shallots, and I'm going to saute the garlic and the ginger
Okay.
in this pan. I'm making like kind of a basic peanut sauce.
So what are you wanting here? Are they going, am I trying to brown this?
We're gonna get some color, not too much,
Okay.
just like a light brown, and you've got it on a nice high heat, so then this will all cook very fast.
Very fast.
The peanuts, I just did a rough chop.
Okay.
So I'm gonna basically make like a very rough peanut sauce. Then I'm gonna add some soy sauce and some honey.
Ooh. Doesn't that look
Dinner.
delicious? I look at this, I'm like, you never made, never made, never made.
And now you did.
All in one. Ta-da!
Having Trish over has been so fun, and I've learned so much. Stay tuned to see who stops by next at my house.
This is so yummy. I have a lot to learn. I don't want to cut into this. It looks so pretty.